Welcome to Brockport Network News. I'm Leslie King. On February 2nd, students participated in the Thursday in the Square event promoting the polar plunge. Mark DiStefano has more.
On Thursday, February 2nd, BSG's Thursday in the Square program offered the opportunity to dunk Brockport athletes into a dunk tank. Sean Ferguson of BSG believes the event will help promote polar plunge.
We set goals. Everybody sets goals. The minimum people try to raise, I think, is $100 a piece. But if you can do any more than that, it's fantastic. If you do any less than that, even if it's just $1, every last penny counts. It all goes to the Special Olympics, and that's what the polar plunge is for, pretty much.
It was fun. It was a fun experience, you know. A little cold, but you know, it's for a good cause. So
a wide variety of Brockport athletes came out that day to support the cause. Even BSG representatives came out to take the plunge. Brockport's very own Kathy Lovett has more.
The water was a lot colder than I thought it was going to be, but it was worth it. First, I've always wanted to go in a dunk tank, so that was one thing off my bucket list. And the slogan for the polar plunge is freezing for a reason, so it doesn't matter how cold you are on the outside, the warm feeling you get inside is definitely worth it.
For Brockport News, this is Mark DiStefano reporting.
Thank you to the hundreds of participants that took the plunge. Election season for BSG has officially begun on campus. Last week, Gwen Griffiths and I went to see who would be on the ballot. As we continue further in the spring semester, it is time to start planning for the 2012 and 2013 academic year. Signatures for various positions within Brockport student government were due on Wednesday, the 15th. They have since been reviewed and the results are in. The candidates for the 2012-2013 academic year include Samantha Wheeler and Bryant Whitmer, Matthew and Shane Driffel, and Brian Fritzengerald and Adrian Hayward. Sandy Evans will be running unopposed for treasurer position. Students running for the roles of president and vice president were asked to collect 1,500 signatures, a 500 signature increase from previous years.
One thing that we knew we can control was making sure that the people who are looking to run know the students, are supported by the students, and the best way we could do that was by increasing the number of signatures on petitions.
1,500 is quite a few signatures. It's a little less than a quarter of the whole student body in general. It took a lot of time, a lot of effort, but it was all right. Very excited to get the next step going. We've got our constitutions turned in, and we're hoping everything goes smoothly, and we'll start campaign season pretty soon.
Students running for positions on the board of directors include Lindsay Wellinger, Nizeria Melanchuk, John Moberg, Jenna Zambito, and Ryan Gates. Make sure to keep watching Brockport Television for coverage of this year's BSG elections. Reporting for BNN, this has been Leslie King. BTV will continue with the election coverage throughout the semester. It is sure to be an interesting race. While a team of Brockport students traveled to Memphis back in 2011, they met Dr. James Netters. Netters is a highly influential activist during the Civil Rights Movement. A close friend of Martin Luther King, Netters delivered a moving speech at this year's Martin Luther King Memorial Lecture Series. His speech revolved around taking the vision of King with you.
I says, tell it as long as you live, so that somebody will know what price has been paid and what the cost of freedom really is. I said, tell it, my dear, my little child, tell it. Everywhere you go, don't let nothing stop you. Tell it until somebody will know that God can make a change in your life if you will keep that dream alive that he instilled in Martin Luther King. God bless you. Thank you.
Another group is set to travel to Memphis in the winter break of 2013. If interested in traveling with the group, check them out on Facebook at Brockport's Team Memphis. That is all we have for this week's show of Brockport Network News. Please check out our website, www.brockporttv.com, for more. I'm Leslie King. Have a good night.